today. Why you know Wi-Fi connection? Where's my hotspot? Okay, there you go. Howdy. I'm out arguing on the online with someone stupid coming up with excuses to say, "Hey, look at my scenario; it's so much better." Ha! Someone says their 2015 Nissan Leaf. It's cheaper to own. It's an electric vehicle, so I bought it used. It's cheap. My electricity is only $25 a month, and there's no yearly repair. The fuck, there isn't no yearly repair. Typical average one is about $748. So let's start with the first lie and make up stuff that myself is owed. Now, your battery and a Nissan Leaf, you get about 10 years out of it. 10. My vehicle is 23, no, 20, 21 years old. I don't need to scrap a whole vehicle because of a battery. Now, let's see. How much it cost? $3,000 to $5,000 in cost. Put in. In 10 years. just like little car dogs. They just don't get it. And it assumes there's no maintenance. It's like, I bought it 4 years old. It needs no maintenance. Some people. It's like, yeah, like because it doesn't use brakes. Right. Oh, enough of him. Some people just can't think and don't read enough to realize, they're just making shit up out right of their ass. They're pulling right out of their ass. Someone just said, why doesn't Apple have a native Threads app? But they do have an app you can get from the App Store. So that's not an iPad native app. It's an iPhone app permitted to run on iPad. Like, that's what they are, except for the ones owned by Apple. Apple's not going to make a free iPad app or a free iPhone app for somebody else. People just can't think. think these days. I don't even why I even bother using Threads, because Threads seems to be nothing but a bunch of old whiny people who just can't think beyond, I want this and it's inconvenienced me because it's not native. It's like, I got cold brew coffee. Or just make up scenarios that just like, you know, purposely suit his arguments. Like, but that's not reality, man. Cars have maintenance. You can't just say, oh, let's just say there's no maintenance. Like, no, every car has maintenance. Electric cars, EVs might have lower maintenance, less moving parts to wear out, but different parts to wear out. Replace the battery in 10 years. I got this 21-year-old vehicle. I don't need to replace some critical component. Unless someone damages it. That's a different story. That's just negligence. That's not regular wear and tear. But, you know, there you have it. Oh, look, I just got an email notification. My YouTube channel is live. Who would have known? Alright. Paperwork time sucks. This is everything. Etsy just does some of the dumbest shit with their stuff. Go to your stats, but you don't get the stats you want. I was going to do some little more work on my 3D print. Let's bring it out here. But then I realized I brought my Dremel tool, but did not bring the battery. I can't use the Dremel tool that I wanted to use. A little bit of a rush to get out here and just kind of forgot something. All my hands full, but you know, it's there, it's done. This is the gasket I also printed for it. I showed the guy the finished stuff. We're talking about the distance, the size of that lip. Not very big. He wants to put a screw in it. It's like, okay, well, since this is not a structural component, you don't need a heavy-duty screw. So I said you could just look at just making up like a clamp, an angled bracket, screw it down to hold it down. I said, probably look cooler too, because then it would look more mechanical. And you're talking about a 1971 vehicle, it's going to be a little more mechanical. I could do a little bit more cleanup. May, June. Clean this up just a little bit. Glasses are great for distance, but not really for close up. That's 3D print. Turned out really, really good. It'll look awesome when he gets it on his car. Truck. Did they even call them SUVs back then? I don't think so. I wonder what they were classified as. Or just truck, because not a car, obviously. Might even, if I want to get really fancy, put the lines back in. That's just crazy talk then. I do this without scratching it up more. That's the fun part. Put the lines back in it. Keep some of the texture the same. And the paint is going to fill in a lot of the stuff anyway, so not really critical. Lines in it, so at least it kind of follows the same pattern, so when he paints it, there's something there that remains. Unless he puts it on really thick, then you won't notice this stuff at all. I wonder what happens if I try this with a knife. That'll take way too long. I'd rather just spend the time with the Dremel tool on it. So, that's the print. Now, funny thing is, he sent me up the template of what he was using. He was using this as his transmission shift cover. This is away from forward. So then I just made a better version. That's gonna look a lot cooler. And a gasket to go between the plastic and the metal. Looks like it's gonna be clamped down, which would make it look really, really kind of cool. I might even suggest you put a peg in there so it doesn't shift even if it's clamped down. Yeah, it's on the safe side, but it will look kind of cool. So I'm thinking at this point, just gonna package it up and send it all down to California. That's kind of cool. Dremel tool, but no battery to run it, because I forgot to bring it. Didn't forget to bring the Cheetos Lay's chips for snack. In case I get bored of that, I brought some peanuts too. But yeah, they're orange. That's an orange chip, man. That matches the orange car. So yeah, paperwork sucks. Yeah, that's just left. Move some stuff around. Let's see. Move. Into this folder. No. order for those too. That's alright. It's gonna be 2024 May. Another one. 2024 June. Yeah, paperwork just sucks. Move everything around and sort it out. Hopefully, if the Opus system that works a little better. Most of the stuff I need. Shopify. This is for May. This is May as well. That's the May. Oops. Let's see, May 2024. You go here. Sorting this stuff. Oh, monotonous. That's August. I need August yet. I'm not doing those ones yet. It's June. I need for July. I'm trying to get the brain into doing this. It'd be a real pain in the ass. Or you're doing something stronger than coffee. Copy the receipts from May. It just seems to be a silly thing to do, just to scan receipts. Where those park maintenance people just go round and round because they're bored. like when notifications get in the way of my. Can't do this. That's the way I want anyways. Alright. June, select. June. YouTube. The June folder. So that would make more sense. Now I gotta consolidate all this crap. Again. Rather than just figuring out how to really sort this. How many different spreadsheets do I want to create? I might do different tabs in each spreadsheet, but separating the tabs to create individual reports, you have to do anyway, so. Seems to be silly. Hi. One spreadsheet and then set them up separately, so I can just easy copy and paste between, and duplicate a format. I guess that's probably the best way I'm going to be able to go with it. And this one just does their okay. I have to do one that's just income and one that's just expenses. And somehow put them together. I don't know. 2024. Rename. We'll start with April because that's where I need to start giving them that paperwork. I point them. Let's see, source amount. Now I know we'll have to break it down by dates. Or just total. I don't need individual dates. Total. Do a little bit of formatting to make it look a little nicer and stand out. Nope, not the text color. I need to sell a background color. Lighter gray is fine. So we have. Let's see. Plug in other, like cash or something. I don't know. Start at the high level and go down. Maybe we need to look at it that way. So those sheets give me. That's just these. Receipts are. That's still CSV. C statement. That's still CSV. Every Etsy sales are going to be now even with the Etsy sales total, I just give them the gross total, not count my expenses. I guess so. Expenses are going to be separate. We'll keep it at that. That's just a weird behavior spreadsheet. Oh, 8. This is the second page of that, I guess. Otherwise, I'm bouncing back and forth between spreadsheets. Just in case. Why do you do that? Why do you just add that comma there? Absolutely unnecessary to add a comma there. So we'll go with that. Shopify. Have some way to look at for the particular month. You got individual stuff. Oh yeah. Really? Nothing in sales in April for Shopify? That seems weird. Nice day. Park is busy. 70%. I'm just surprised that Shopify didn't do any sales in April. That seems very odd. But it is what it is. Let's see, reports. Now, can I do customer report for just April 1st, 30th? Done. Yep. Now I need to check all the separate incomes in my bank statement for that month. Let's just check. So bank statement for I don't seem to have that one there. Oh, let's just go and get it. Statements, April, CSVs, saved files, April. Why create an extra text file and just got this completely wacky, unique name. Oh, create a new spreadsheet. I think I can paste this in. We'll see. Import it on the web version because their app version doesn't have all that functionality that we really do need. Why does this tail keep coming up? Oh, that must be because the extensions I added in. That's import, upload. Bank CSV. Today's current, no, replace current sheet. Convert, import. Okay. Sometimes I just wish I knew more about spreadsheets. I don't get there, I get it. Delete rows 5 and 6. Those rows are just zeroed out. Need some way to be able to just do hide columns that don't have any information beyond, or that shows zeros. Then I could look at things better. I suppose I could sort it and put it back later. Data sort sheet. We'll do this with column C. We'll do sort range, advanced short range. Column C. A to Z, because yeah, it would be the zeros first. So short range, advanced, Z to A, sort. Oops. Short range, sort range. Column C, Z to A. Now I have the income pair at the top. And that should be match everything else. Okay, copy that now. This. This would equal. What is your error? bet you added a stupid comma when I didn't ask for a comma. I don't need a comma. Okay. I'm going to ignore that one. So source total. Isn't this fun, kids? You know, I want to make money. I worked at the CRA for a couple years, and I got to see a lot of people's incomes. You know, some notable people too. And I could see who made, you know, good money and who made bad money. Well, not bad, but less than usable money, let's say. And there's only two ways I saw, two ways that you have direct control over, we'll say, of making any notable money. First one is investments. Start young, because by the time you get to your 30s and 40s, it's going to be a little too late. Well, not necessarily too late, but you're not going to have a ton. Certainly a lot less. Starting early, and wish they need to teach that. If they taught that, our economy would be doing so much better. But then it would be less control for the people who really do make real money on it. Or owning a business. Now, that's the cheapest way to get into something. Owning a business in Canada, you don't have to register it. It's going to be run under your name. No one can run a business as the same name as you. And you want to register to protect names. And registering is just cheap. You have to do a corporation, a sole proprietorship, which is one person. Corporations do have advantages, and we'll eventually get there. As far as I would go, and like if you grow the business, you'll have to go to a corporation. Now, things you don't have control over, inheritance. Are your parents wealthy? Winning a lottery, you get no control over that. Things are just outside the norm, mirroring into it. It's not like you did something actively to work towards that outside of, hey, you found someone, you guys liked each other, and you got together. And it's a nice breeze. Equal, let's see. This plus this plus this plus this. See, actually give me one report and their numbers are $4 off or some stupid reason. What the heck? Let's see. Etsy says I made, you know, well, it says yeah, it's like $7 off. I don't understand how their even own numbers don't match up for whatever they sent to me. Well, then again, that's what they sent to me. I guess that would be me. Stop. But still, what they sent to me. How are they missing? I see. Oh, geez, I think that's a May sales in there. How did May get within the April sales? not straightforward crap. That's crap, but still not straightforward. Seems like sunlight is moving. It's a little too muddy beside the tree here. Muddy's still down there at the other tree, which is the nicer tree. Oh, gee. Super secret weapon. It's an umbrella. A chair umbrella. One of those cool things I bought, as a added function to my chair. A nice set of matches. The red chair, red umbrella. This is specifically for sun. Works for rain too. I mean, it's still an umbrella. But it's really just designed for one person because of its shape. Okay. So you put it to one side and it covers the one side. Now I have to figure out the best way to hook this up. Because it's got incredible amounts of articulation in it. Like, it's got a bend here, and a bend here. So I could put this in near any type of positioning. Can't put it on the other side. Thinking out loud, don't mind me. Or maybe we'll just do it down here. But please stand by. We are experiencing weather difficulties. Well, not really difficulty, just don't necessarily want to get absolutely roasted by the sun. Okay, that's on there. Articulation parts are a little loose, so this will move around in the wind. Pros and cons, I suppose. So it stays somewhat protected, keeping things relatively cool, rather than not have my phone directly to the sun. Another one, what are we at here? It's at 69%. Yeah, we'll see how this goes until the sun moves again and if it causes a problem or not. Still got a good breeze, which keeps things cool, and it's not very humid today. You said I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a total of 7 sales. Small business. Can I get into? Etsy is like gonna be the worst for making business statements. This is gonna be a thing to adjust because their list of they break down everything and it's ridiculous. I mean, there's a tax on a listing, then there's a listing fee, then we haven't gone to one that's actually it's messy, very hard to follow at times. You end up on dying to death. So if I get this one order here, 6, and goes up to there. That's it. So you've got the processing fee, sales tax paid by the buyer, and then the transaction fee. Then the shipping transaction fee. There's a tax transaction. I'll give you another shipping transaction. And there's a processing fee. Like, literally, let's see, 4, 6, 7, let's see, $8 on a $50 order. That's just all those stupid little freaking fees. And that's probably why I really don't like Etsy, because they make things such a mess. They have to nickel and dime you to death on everything. They make sure that they're not being, gypped out of something. But like all these little fees are ridiculous. It really is. And they just put out a statement that they're going to have to raise their prices 1.5% because doing business in Canada is getting more expensive because some sort of bogus government reason. 2 days later after that, I get a report from Square, an email from Square. Hey, we're going to be lowering our fees, our card transaction fees, because Canadians are making it easier to do business in. So Etsy wants to make shit up just to make more money. So there's that. Etsy sucks. But I just use Etsy as a marketing thing. I get paid to advertise there essentially because I tell people when they buy something, everything on the package gets sent out. Hey, go to my real website. Because their fees are ridiculous. So it's good to view it as an advertising platform, not as just a soul selling platform. soul. Yeah, you see what I did there. But the statement is messy because I can't actually tell how many sales I made easily. You just look at it, your brain just sort of goes, there's too much information. Just give me what I need. Maybe I could do this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Look at 11 sales there. But I think now we're getting into the difference between a sale and a payout. Because they paid me for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of those 11. And not that they haven't paid me at all, just that by the time the payment process is goes through. So the last sale was on like April 27th. The last payment I got from them was April 18th. Huh. That's the 18th one. Oh, they sent it back again. Another bit of information I found. Oh look, they was sent to, that's in this spreadsheet. You just charged me $8 for that fucking order? Fee for sale made through offsite ads. $8. How is that $8 to get like that $57 order? On top of their other fees. See the $8 a transaction fee? What the fuck? There's another $3 there. What if another $4 sales tax paid by buyer? Okay, we put in there. So the sales tax, you try to take the sales tax out of that thing. This is why it gets so stupidly complicated. Now I don't charge any tax. In Canada, there's GST, but you only need a GST number if you make more than $34,000 a year. So as long as you have a business that does less than that, you don't need a GST number. You don't need to charge the GST tax. Now, here's the funny thing. If your business grows, you can skirt around this by breaking the business up into smaller businesses. So if this business goes,
I didn't get that. Could you try?
I don't know how anything came close to the word Siri, but the watches had to pick it up. So if your business grows to $34,000, you have you can set up a secondary small business. There are two separate businesses, and that means you can make up to 60. We'll play on the safe side. We'll say 33,000, 66,000, and still not paying any GST. Two different businesses. One business does one thing, the other business does another. So that's a way to try to, reduce the number of taxes you're paying. Pay the taxes you have to, but these are the rules that they put in place. You got to play with them. If the big companies can play rules, so can we. I don't have enough money to put in an offshore account to not get taxed on it, but hey. And this is what takes me so long, because I look at this and then every time you see something new and so much change. They get money through transaction sales Square, but they shouldn't. Etsy should not be seeing any of the Square sales. I have to try to understand that whole process. But here we are. At some point I'll be able to get an expert to help me sort this out more. But still, even at this point, trying to understand my total income. See, I'm just saying the total sales. It's not the when I was actually. Well, that was actually when I was paid. So if I paid that from Etsy. See, now I gotta match these stupid things up. So April 1st. That's painful because it's probably a sale that's made in. Stop moving. Okay, so. So it's sent to my bank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 went to my bank. I got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so if it went to my bank, why does it not show up in my bank statement? Oh, wait, there's another one. 79. Okay, no, I got all 9. Okay. But the amounts there, I gotta see if they're gonna match, or I'll just leave it. Be too finicky. The numbers get ridiculous. Okay. That's the one. Square. Alright. Let's see, what does it say? See, it's only transactions. Okay, well, that doesn't help. Go to April. So there are 2 transactions only. Okay. But when did I send that? See, it's happening going back too many months when I sort this crap out. So there's no way there should be. Maybe this should be. The number's not matching up. Kind of getting somewhere, but it's very, very slow progress. Because it takes a lot of energy just to kind of wrap your brain around half the shit. Number format. How do we report this property as an income? Yeah, wind. Yeah, there's the wind. You can see this thing blowing around. So it's got a nice breeze here. Nice if this was a little more. So. Find a perfect balance here. And that this isn't moving around too much. Keep everything within the shade. Maybe we'll try some peanuts for energy. Dry roasted seasoned peanuts. Not bad. I wish I had a better picture of balance and transactions to when something went out. I just got charges, but not transfers and sales. Not really see for that. Some money stayed there, so some of his money. So let's go here. March 19th. Because I'm still working on, 1 month for hours. Yeah, on the 26th I moved a bunch of stuff over. So where that other payment come from? I don't know. Maybe I do. Because I have them so new app. The banking app is on that phone, and obviously can't get to that phone while I'm live streaming. I can install the app here, which is good. Wi-Fi. Oh. Username or access card. Nah. One would think you should pick this up automatically. But apparently it did not. Text me. Security login. No, text me. Okay, send code. There's a code. I think I might have to rotate with this. I got this table. So a laptop table. It's great. But because the outside of it now can't get making it smaller, turn it around. Bring you all a little closer, but I can move it back some. There you go. You're all set up. I don't need a walkthrough. No. Yeah, over here. I'm probably dead. Yeah, it's dead. Okay. Figured it out. Now, how to report is not easy. have the money there, but when did I ever send it out? See, 3 months later, track all this crap. I actually think I have the total amount I've made for April. Mostly sorted out. This minus this. No. I'll send them initially. Do I have them? I do. But I haven't got it in here. That's really bizarre. Well, get it all out. It's nice. Click on it. I want this set up so that I can do this sitting in a hammock. Takes me about 5 minutes. That's my goal. Once I get this set up, usually runs pretty good. Of course, we're gonna have some ups and downs, weird little technical bugs, software updates, and crap like that. Oh my god. There are people here, and I haven't even paid attention. Hopefully, you're all still there. Keep not seeing the chat, but it looks like they just showed up. So, yeah, I'm just doing annoying paperwork. You would think for the literally centuries we've been doing businesses, paperwork would be easier. Not so much. It makes even if you had one business that had one source of income and one source of expenses, sure. But when you gotta have multiple sources of income for even the same product, you got an Etsy store, you got your own Shopify store, you can put stuff on eBay. I didn't even factor eBay into it because I haven't made any sales off of eBay. So eBay seems to be not the place to be. Maybe for certain things, but doesn't seem to be for mine. I had some people look because you can see the views on your sales, on your items, but no one's bought anything. They're more looking for unique or harder to find stuff than accessories. And I do a lot more accessories right now. But I put stuff on local ad, like the Kijiji that we have here, which is owned by eBay. And lots of people looking at it, but no one buying anything. But I think if I have to be a little more consistent, so more people see it on a regular basis, that would probably be better. More automated tools for doing that. That's what we do need, more automated tools. And it's a real challenge. Everything's a custom solution. But if I can get this nailed down in the next couple of months, life will be easier. Really stressed out right now. Doesn't seem like it. I'm in a nice area, Cool breeze, summer. But here we are. I wish I had a timestamp of when those messages came in. Heck, I just wish I had a little ding when someone showed up. And it's a small, light ding, nothing too fancy. And because the account I've seen right now is showing 0, so I don't know if anyone's actually there. Because sometimes they'll have 12, and then it'll go to 0, and then it's back to 12 again. So I think their counter is a little wacky. Our company in the van coming up, we're taking a break in the park. I think I got this a little bit better now. Okay, so total is a little less. Can I edit that? Let me edit that. Well, okay. Okay. I'm not just going to do incomes. It'll probably be easier because the expense is going to take longer to sort out. Is there anybody actually there? It says 0. It could be nobody there. It could be just talking to the air. Or to myself. Take your pick. So we have Tansion fan, Extansion fan, and Olivia and Sammy. But don't think they're there now. Okay, so I've got the income for that month. What does it say? So, to do the actual amount. Yeah, I'm already confusing myself. So just show any amount of square income coming in. And the money's there, but it doesn't tell me when it comes out, when I sent it to my account. I don't think I sent it to this account. I didn't. But when did that amount go out? That was in May. So that's May's income. Now I'm thinking I should be doing another one too. That's a challenge. Ish. You do need to find someone who's really good at this stuff. Now I'm thinking it's a better idea to do it a slightly different way. Maybe I could stay there, but hopefully. Painful doing this paperwork, man. I should just stick to money that comes into the initial place. Like one of the cards. Where I actually have access to it and not just transferred into the account. I think that's what's confusing me. What's making it so much harder to go through. Which change, yeah, definitely changes things. So. That makes it a little more annoying. Does it change my paperwork? A little. Because I'm counting in it as one place. And it didn't come in that way. So probably just need a break. When I see more pauses, it just means more my brain is getting tired. I wrap it around. You go back to arguing on threads. That's fun. Keeping. We're going to have enough coffee. Okay, enough of the beans, peanuts. Sun keeps moving. Really picking up.
Active? Yeah, it is.
1985, some scientists rate radioactive uranium to prove it's harmless.
That material that I just made is not soluble in body fluids. You pour it out in the hand. You pour it out in the
Yeah. Named Galen Hewlett Windsor. He died in 2008. Nah, just out of curiosity. Well, let's see. Wikipedia. Galen Hewlett Windsor. Windsor. There he goes. Let's see, he died at age 82. But to say what he died of. Oh, there's an obituary. Because, you know, if he died something that bad. Doesn't say. Won't really say. It says he died of a heart attack. But, I don't know. Bit of a waste of time, I guess, going down that little rabbit hole. Somebody says found it on his heart disease. You know, doesn't mean anything. They say, now having a bachelor's degree and still can't get a job. It's crazy. Well, got 20 years experience and no one wants to hire me, even though I'm not asking for more money. But, you know, it is what it is. quiet day, no one else showing by. I'm almost out of cold brew coffee. Corrections, I am now out of cold brew coffee. I'll linger around on threads and live stream in case anybody else comes stop by, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't think anyone else is around. Starbucks still out after the whole crowd strike? That's still crazy. Yeah, really, really quiet. I don't think someone else is around. I'll probably end up just canceling this for now. You know, we'll see how it goes later. It's still Saturday. Lots of time to do stuff. People are probably out and just enjoying the nice day, which I don't blame them. And why are the lights on in the parking lot in the middle of the day? Way to go, City of Hamilton. Way to go. Anyways, have a good one, guys.